Fear is a normal response to threat, whether it's real or just imagined. But sometimes fear stops us from taking risks, pushing past our boundaries, and developing skills we need to reach our goals. The worst part, it can be subconscious, so we don't get the chance to face it head on. If you've talked yourself out of great business ideas, avoided social media to grow, drawn out hiring someone way beyond the point when you actually needed to, or need to approve everything your team does because you can't let go, this is for you. I'm Tracy, and I've worked with business owners looking for growth for over a decade. I'm here to share the ups, downs, and everything in between of starting and growing a healthy business. So fear, and not the horror movie type jump scare fear, the slowly poisoning you and draining color from your life kind of fear. The kind of fear that keeps you up at night, facing all kinds of problems that you feel incapable of fixing. Business owners know all about fear, the lack of a safety net, the responsibility of creating something from nothing, the venturing into unexplored territory, the journey without a rule book. Over the years, I've seen the long-term effects of fear on hundreds of entrepreneurs. Left unchecked, it can escalate to full-blown panic attacks, chronic anxiety, stomach ulcers, ineffective management, toxic work culture, and. While all these are pretty awful, I'm really conscious of the lived experience. Instead of seeing the business as exciting and meaningful, it can become something dark. Growing a healthy business needs a healthy and courageous owner, so I'm going to share some of my favorite ways to make friends with fear, because you never beat it. The master of vulnerability and feelings in general, Brené Brown, encourages active gratitude practices. This quick and easy and effective way, it can be as simple as closing your eyes and imagining all the things that you're grateful for, all the things that you value. Or if you prefer, you can make it a morning or evening ritual where you write it down. What are you grateful for today? Another approach she encourages is approaching fear with curiosity. When that rumble in the stomach starts and your chest gets tight, say, "That's interesting," and question what threat your fear is trying to protect you from. Is it something real or is it something imagined? How serious is it on a scale of 1 to 10? Can you dial it down? What could be on the other side of that fear? Engaging fear with curiosity can take the bite out of it. If you track how much time and energy you devote to fearing things that we predict might happen in the future, the amount would surprise you. Remember though, your brain can't tell the difference between an actual threat and a perceived threat. The response is the same. So try curiosity to see what your hotspots are. Another healthy approach to fear is reframing. So many business owners I work with share that as an introvert, they're afraid of selling.
You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out.
But really, it's about fear of rejection. When they approach the client interested in solving the problem, sales becomes value conversation. And if there's a no at the end, it's not a personal rejection of them. It's just a lack of value fit for the client. Closing every single deal isn't just unrealistic, it adds unnecessary pressure. My personal favorite is exaggerating the fear. When I started sharing videos on YouTube, and now too, because it's still very new for me, really putting myself out there and being open to criticism, or worse, absolutely nothing, because I make crummy videos, felt like something I should stay away from. But I'm sticking with it, and I can do it because I exaggerate the problem. I imagine myself as a cartoon character, spending hours researching, scripting, filming, refilming, going back to film because I cut too much out, and then pushing that post button. All the while, that little cartoon me is freaking, sweating, almost fainting, biting its nails, and once it's shared, cartoon me hears crickets. Silence. Days pass. Still no views. The cartoon me turns into a skeleton, and then finally, bing, someone watches it. I add music, I add cartoon sound effects. I remind myself that this is not going to kill me, but it can certainly make me stronger. The usual suspects are fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of letting go, and fear of criticism. What fear do you carry with you? Share it in the comments, and let's face the ups, the downs, and everything in between of running a healthy business together. See you next time.